And finally, for those who suffer from the misery of migraine, this could be the good news that you've been waiting for. In 2 clinical trials, a new treatment appears to have halved the number of migraine attacks suffered by patients. It's a condition that affects 1 in 7 people around the world. An estimated 190,000 people in the UK suffer an attack every day. And women are 3 times more likely to suffer from the condition than men. Well, Fayyaz Ahmed is a consultant neurologist at Hull and York Medical School, and as you can see, he joins me live now from Leeds studio. Good of you to join us. It sounds like great news, but so what specifically did they do in these trials that yielded this good news?
Well, it's our first migraine-specific drug. All the drugs that we have so far are used for other conditions and also work for migraine. So there is a particular chemical called CGRP, and they targeted that chemical that causes headache. And the specific drug for migraine is developed, which would be a preventive treatment. So if you get more days of headache, it will reduce the number of days, cut down the severity of headache.
And the numbers of folk who suffer from this condition, as I said in my lead-in, is huge, very, very substantial. Are these trials suggesting that what you can now do would work for everybody, or is it a specific class of sufferers?
Well, there is no drug that works in 100% of the people. I think this trial shows that about 50 to 60% people would get better. It's a migraine-specific drug, therefore the side effects are minimum. Trial actually show that it is as good as placebo in terms of side effect. So therefore, it would add an additional good drug for migraine prevention.
We were talking earlier on about care home financial crises, then Allegra Stratton was talking about general NHS England financial crises. Is this an expensive treatment or hopefully relatively cheap?
Well, it would first come quite expensive, but there are 4 companies developing the molecule. So the first one to come out would probably be about 12 to 18 months by Novartis, and then after that there are 3 more other drugs would be coming. So I think in the next 4 to 5 years, it would be reasonably cheaper to get it on the NHS. I mean, even now, we use Botox for prevention of migraine, which is quite expensive. So I think it would probably be comparable to that.
Great note to end on. Fayyaz Ahmed, thank you very much indeed. And if you want to find out more about that treatment, you can go to our website. That's itv.com/news. And that is it from the Lunchtime News. I'll be back at 6:30 with the ITV Evening News. The local news follows the weather. But for now, from all of us here, goodbye and have a terrific afternoon. Bye-bye.